A former Spokane Police sergeant found guilty of sexually assaulting a fellow officer, now out on parole.
We're tracking a few scattered thunderstorms this afternoon and increased fire danger, but once those move out, we're talking sunshine dominating.
It's primary election night here in Washington. A look at some of the top races along with election security. Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at 5. I'm Mark Hanrahan.
It's good to have you here. I'm Whitney Ward. In a couple of weeks, Spokane Police will have a new eye in the sky. Last month, the city approved the purchase of a 6-foot drone for SPD's drone fleet.
In our effort to bring you more to every story, KREM 2's Shannon Mowdy found out how the drone will be used and how it won't.
It's taken years of planning. The Spokane Police now have the green light. The department's drone unit will add a new long-range craft to the program, expected to take flight in September.
The unit's current outdoor drones, like this one, can fly in a 5-block radius, about the size of a neighborhood. The new Dragonfish will be able to fly over the entire city of Spokane.
Very capable of flying into emergency situations faster than a patrol car.
Captain Matthew Coles says the Dragonfish can fly like a plane. This video from the manufacturer shows it can stay airborne about 2 hours. 4 times longer than SPD's current drones. It does come with a hefty price tag, more than $164,000.
Our drone is completely funded by the grant.
While a federal criminal justice grant will pay for the drone, Coles says the department will have to use seizure funds to pay for training in Texas. There are privacy concerns with police drones. Coles says theirs has a specific job to do, like responding to pursuits or missing persons, not random surveillance.
The primary focus of the Dragonfish is not to be airborne all of the time. It is to be responding to very specific incidents that pose a danger and a threat to our community.
The long-range craft can also help with some of Spokane's bigger events.
We'd be able to program in the route of Bloomsday, and it would be able to fly that route.
Coles says the drone program has already proven itself. Like in this case, where a man hid from police in the woods, it was the drone that helped find him.
He surrenders immediately, leaving a firearm behind. It's exactly what its purpose is: provide support, overwatch for teams like this contacting dangerous subjects. There's a lot of excitement about the potential capabilities of it, and I think
Shannon Mowdy.
There's still a little bit of disbelief that we were actually able to get some funding source and make it happen.
KREM 2 News.
All right, let's switch gears and take a first look at the forecast with Chief Meteorologist Jeremy the Goo.
Jeremy, mostly sunny, but also kind of hazy out there. Sounds like that's going to stick around.
Yeah, I think the haze actually gets worse from here, unfortunately. When it comes to our overall weather pattern, though, look at how much we jumped in terms of temperatures in just the past hour. We were at 83 degrees 1 hour ago. We've sit at 87 now. Reason being, we got rid of a little bit of the cloud cover and a little bit of that moisture in the atmosphere, and that allowed temperatures to jump. That is now over in Idaho, so Coeur d'Alene trends cooler, just at 80. 75 down in Moscow, 86 up in Sandpoint, quite a bit warmer up there. Reason is, it's just been sunny up there the whole time. But get this, our showers are predominantly down to the south. Those have used a lot of the energy in the atmosphere, so we've lost a lot of that lightning and thunder, basically the strong part of the storms themselves. But if we slide off to the north, it has been sunny a bit longer. We saw a band of storms try to set up. That band of storms is likely going to keep trying here as we move through the remainder of the evening. We are going to keep a close eye on those because no forecast model is picking up any decent idea of what's coming. What we do know is a shift in the weather pattern brings about a very hazy day tomorrow with a high near 90 degrees and then staying warm and sunny all week long.
All right, sounds good, Jeremy. Thank you very much. Well, it is primary election night here in Washington, and voters will have the chance to send the top 2 candidates from each race to the general election this November.
We start with our team coverage tonight. KREM 2's Amanda Rowley is in the studio previewing a key race in District 5. First, though, we turn things over to KREM 2's Cody Proctor, live at the Spokane County Elections headquarters, focusing on election security tonight.
And Cody, the Washington Secretary of State's office distributed $2 million across 29 elections offices to help increase election security. So how much does that end up being for each county?
Well, that ends up being about $80,000 for each county, Mark and Whitney. So that's $80,000 for Spokane County. That's a decent amount of money that can be used to make a big difference for security. Now, according to Spokane County Elections Manager Mike McLaughlin, they're mainly working with their IT department to enhance security. Some of the items that money's going towards includes improving information technology infrastructure, putting in new switches, and enhancing their Wi-Fi capabilities.
It makes a difference. The IT is very happy to do it. We work with them to do it, anything to enhance security and doing that for the network and for the elections.
Meanwhile, other security measures already in place includes sending ballots through a machine to scan a barcode, sort by precinct, and snap a photo of every signature. The signatures are then matched up to be prepared to be counted. If there's an issue with a signature or a voter forgets to sign the envelope, the elections office contacts the voter to move forward. The ballots are then inspected and sorted by precinct before being sent to a secure room to be counted. Now, we have just hours left until the deadline tonight for voters to get their primary election ballots in tonight. That deadline is right at 8 o'clock. After that, it does not matter. So for the very latest about what is happening for primary election night, including on where to go, you can go to our website, KREM.com. Reporting live at the Spokane County Elections Office headquarters, Cody Proctor, KREM 2 News.
Cody, thank you. And just as Cody said, you have until 8 p.m. tonight to submit your ballots. Make sure to watch KREM 2 News at 10 and 11 tonight for the latest results for Washington's primary.
And our Up with KREM team will continue your primary election coverage tomorrow morning, starting at 5 a.m.
Well, tonight, Spokane Council member Jonathan Bingo will attend Medical Lake Council meeting to address rumors about a potential homeless shelter at the old Pine Lodge Correctional Facility.
The controversy started over the weekend, claims surfacing that the Spokane mayor had recently toured the former women's prison with the intention of having the city buy it and then turn it into a homeless shelter. Councilman Jonathan Bingo told KREM 2 he pitched the idea at a recent Regional Homeless Coalition meeting. In our interview with him yesterday, Bingo said he hopes to address inaccuracies about his idea.
I think what is being thought of is what was actually going to go there, or how far down the road it was, or anything like that. I think there's some maybe some inaccuracies there, but definitely it was something that I proposed.
Spokane's mayor also refuted the rumors, saying there is no intention of using the facility for the region's homeless needs. Bingo will make a short statement to the Medical Lake community. That meeting starts at 6:30 tonight. Well, a former Spokane Police sergeant convicted of sexually assaulting another officer released from prison.
Coming up at 5:15, we've got to look back at this case against Gordon Ennis.
And coming up next, all eyes are on the governor's race and Congressional District 5, the race to replace Kathy McMorris Rogers.